Hey, what's up guys? PSA Pokemon here. Today I have another PSA returns video and over 100 cards in this submission, and I'm actually kind of nervous to open these because as you can see they're sealed still, but you hear that? A lot of the boxes that I got back, I got 6 back, and they all sound like they're loose in there. Like normally they pack these pretty good and they pack them they try to jam as many as they can in there just to prevent them from moving, but doesn't sound like that's what they did with this one. So I'm hoping the cards didn't get damaged during shipping. Yeah, because look, they could have definitely fit another card or maybe even 2 in there. So that makes me really nervous. So hopefully nothing got damaged and I got some awesome grades. A lot of base set stuff, unlimited base set in this one, and some first editions. So let's just get right into it. First edition, Mint 9, Dratini. That'd been an awesome card to get in a 10. It looked really good, but it is off center top to bottom, so I could see that. I have been buying a ton of first edition raw, like complete sets, just because I think they're going to be worth quite a bit of money in like 5 to 10 years. So I've just been kind of holding on to them and grading the ones I think are gradable. This one's obviously off center as well. The backs look really good on these, so I kind of just chanced it because PSA has been grading pretty easy lately. This one looks a little off center on the back, so yep, got a 9 off center as well on the front. So hopefully we can get a 10 out of here. I got another 9. That looks... no, never mind. I was going to say that looks kind of like a gray stamp, but I won't say that. Oh, Gem at 10. Nice. Really, that one got a 10, and it looks a little off center top to bottom. Surprise. That's a good one to get in a 10, though. Nice. Gem at 10. Okay, well, PSA is questionably grading things again. Oh, 9. I would have loved to get that one in a 10. That would have been a really good one to get in a 10. The Devo Spray. Pretty spendy card. A lot of people need that card. It's a rare, so it's kind of harder to come by. Same with this one, the Item Finder. It's also a rare. A little off center. They're both pretty off center. Not pretty off center, but enough to, I guess, warrant the 9. Alright, I'm going to try to speed up a little bit so I'm not talking the whole video. I got a Mint 9. Looks to be a little off center again. Got a Mint 9. Looks a little off center again. Which surprises me that Clefairy doll got a 10 with how strict they're being on the... Nice! Got a Gem Mint 10 on that one. Pokemon Center. Not a super valuable card, but it is a Gem Mint 10 nonetheless. Let's go to a Mint 9. That one doesn't... a little off center, left to right. There's like some stuff on the back there that I must not have seen, so that's probably what got it. Ooh, there's a nick on that one. Pretty good nick. Yep, got the 9. That is a hefty nick, too. I don't know if you guys can see that. Not sure I would have sent that in like that, but maybe I overlooked it. But sometimes PSA are known for damaging cards. Jinx! Gem Mint 10. Nice! That's not a bad one to get. That's a pretty good one to get, actually. Gem Mint 10. Jinx. First edition. And then we got a Gem Mint 10 Charmander. First edition. Awesome. Another good one to get. It's, again, not a super expensive card, but it's pretty... that one's definitely sought after more than some of the other ones. Gem Mint 10. This is a pretty inexpensive card at the moment anyways. Last time I checked. I haven't checked prices on that one actually in a while. It is an uncommon, so maybe it's gone up since last I've checked. Mint 9, Squirtle. The back looks flawless, so it must be the centering, I'm assuming. Left to right. Looks pretty good, though. Otherwise. Let's see what we got here. Gem Mint 10 Machoke. Nice. That's a pretty good one. I actually sold one of those for a pretty good amount, so that's a good one to get. Gem Mint 10. Oh, I actually haven't seen one of these sell in a while. I haven't really looked, I should say, but not going to complain about getting that in Gem Mint 10. Gem Mint 10, nice. Revive Uncommon. again, this is another card I haven't really paid attention to as far as prices go. But again, you guys hear that? I don't know if the camera picked it up, but it is sealed. So you know, like, it just sounds like they just didn't. It looks like they didn't put one extra card in there, and it's letting them move around. I wish they would just jam another card in there because it kind of makes me nervous of them rattling around. Because you know the mailman doesn't carry, just throws everything around. Alright, let's hopefully no damage on these. I didn't see any on those other ones, but I didn't really look that carefully. I was just kind of going through them. Alright, hopefully some more Gem Mint 10s. Gem Mint 10, nice. Definitely not a valuable card there, super expensive. I mean, they're all valuable just because they're... Oh, come on, PSA, look at that. You guys see that? Look at that scratch. Hopefully it's just like a 9. Oh, Gem Mint 10 Star Me. Again, not a super crazy card to get in a 10, but it's a first edition basic. I can't complain. Gem Mint 10 Onyx, which this is weird. Like, that one looks a little off-center, like, comparable to the Squirt. I guess the Squirtle is a little more off-center. I'm just gonna... Not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. See, Beedrill. Oh, man. That one looked really good, too. I wonder what got that one, because I thought for sure this was going to come back at 10. I can't see anything. I don't see anything on the actual card on the front. The back. That might be a resubmission, honestly, because I thought this was going to get a 10. And this is a pretty valuable card in a 10. So, it is a little off-center top to bottom. But, I mean, I don't... Definitely not like the Clefairy doll, so I don't know. We'll look at that a little more closely. Gem Mint 10 Charmeleon, really? Nice. Awesome. First edition. This is a pretty spendy card. I think last one I saw was like $400 or $500, so that's a good one to get in a 10, definitely. Abra, Gem Mint 10. Nice. Not like the Charmeleon, but it's still first edition. Gem Mint 10 Porygon. I actually have 2 of these now for sale, so that one obviously doesn't sell very well. Gem Mint 10 Machop, first edition. And this one, Gem Mint 10 Magnemite. I was looking at the back there. I thought I saw like a... It looked weird, like down here you can see that swirl. Oh, sorry. Down here. I thought that swirl was like in the case, so I was like kind of staring at it, trying to figure out what it was. Gem Mint 10, what do we got here? Gem Mint 10, nice. Let's see what we got here. Gem Mint 10 Pidgey. Common card. Let's see. Another Gem Mint 10 Poliwag. Another common. Gem Mint 10 Ponyta. These I think, are they all commons or are they? I'm not sure. Gem Mint 10, nice. Now we're hitting them. Too bad they weren't the uncommons and stuff, but you know, I'll take it. Gem Mint 10, nice. What is going on? They're gonna throw in a bunch of 9s now. Like I said, a lot of these looked really good. I mean, I bought a mass amount. I messaged pretty much everybody on the E4 forums. I'm sure some of them watch my videos. And you might have a card in the submission. You might not, just because I literally bought a lot. Probably like near 10 complete first edition sets. And then Shadowless sets. Oh, man, that's a good one to get. Computer Search. First edition Gem Mint 10. A lot of people are looking... Not a lot of people are looking for this card, but I know people are looking for that card. It's a rare trainer, so that's kind of hard to come by. And then 8. Oh, man. Imposter Professor Oak, Gem Mint 10, first edition. That is also another really nice card to get in a Gem Mint 10. I think it's like a $400 card, I think, around that range. The last one I saw sell. Anyway, so I bought a bunch of first edition complete sets, mostly just all binder sets, and then I went through them all, and I pulled out the ones that I thought might have a chance at a 10, and obviously some of them did. And I did the same with Shadowless and Unlimited. Unlimited was pretty easy because not a lot of people, I think, grade Unlimited as well as aggressively as they do First Edition and Shadowless. So those were pretty easy to pull out, I think. Oh, man. Pokemon Breeder Gym Mint 10. I'm not sure if this is still in the $150 range. It's a rare. I imagine eventually this card is going to be pretty expensive just because rares are pretty... I mean, they're not hard to get, but they're harder to get than uncommons and, say, commons. And a Pokemon Trader Rare First Edition Gem Mint 10. This is crazy. These are... We're just going to put those two guys right there just chilling. Gem Mint 10s, wow. Gem Mint 10 Scoop Up. And it also is a rare. I don't even know what to say, guys. I know you think I pay someone at PSA. People have to by now. I swear I don't. Now there's like dust on the inside of that case. Damn it, PSA. Oh, man, a Defender Gem Mint 10. And it's an uncommon. I think this one's... I can't remember if there's quite a few of these out there or not. I know the uncommons are kind of going up in price pretty quick. Oh, what is... Oh, okay, that scared me really badly. But Gem at 10, so I'm not going to complain. That's awesome. Energy. Retrieval, first edition. Let's see what we got here. Bill, first edition. Definitely not an expensive card right here. But this one looked like flawless, as you can see. So I was like, and the centering's like perfect. So I was like, I might as well just send it in because you can still make money on it. So let's see what we got here. First edition Potion common. Even though this is a common, I haven't seen a ton of those. So maybe that one might be worth a little bit. Not something crazy, but first edition Gem at 10 Switch. I don't even believe it anymore. I don't. I know, it's just crazy. Let's see what we got here. Another gym. Didn't I have one of these already? I thought I think I did. Maybe. I don't know. Gem at 10 first edition. Gem at 10 first edition Lightning Energy. Obviously, these aren't very expensive. They're like maybe $20-$30, but still. So what we got here. First edition Kadabra Gem Mint 10. Wow. This is a good one to get too. This is a couple $100 card. I think one sold for like $400-$500, but I think that was just because someone had to have it. And I think it's kind of dipped back down to like the $200-$300 range, but still a really good card to get. So I mean, those right there alone will pay for the submission if I like hold on to them and actually sell them. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Now we're into the Shadowless stuff. Okay, cool. So a Shadowless Pokemon Trader. So we got the first edition and we got the Shadowless Gem at 10 back-to-back. Awesome. If you guys don't know, I am going to try to complete the first edition, Shadowless and a PSA 10. Complete set, all cards. Same with Unlimited and first edition. So let's go to another Shadowless Gust of Wind. Awesome. Gem at 10. And I think I sent in one more, which was probably this one. Let's Gem at 10 Gust of Wind, which when I was looking at these, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks like one's a little faded, like this one. If you compare them side by side, doesn't this one look a little bit darker than that one? On the backs you can't really tell, but I don't know. Again, not going to complain. So now, I think that was all the Shadowless. Yeah, okay. So now we're into the Unlimited. Again, these were super good looking cards, just all together. I bought, I think, 5 sets of those, and they all looked really good. And when I'm saying I'm buying sets, I'm not buying the hollows because that would be an ungodly amount of money. If I bought 10 first edition complete sets with the hollows, that would be insane amount of money. I mean, I bought the rares through the commons. Gem at 10. So I didn't buy the hollows. I did buy a couple hollows from some people, and I have yet to go over those just because they're kind of sitting in a box somewhere. Not in a box, but in storage. Just haven't had time to go over them. Another gust of wind. And see it kind of changed. This a little lighter on the unlimited. Alright, next box. So we'll kind of just go through these pretty quick because these are all going to be unlimited, I believe. Again, hopefully no damaged cards because it still makes me nervous. Like these are all messed up, kind of. Hopefully no. Alright. Try to make this quick so you guys aren't bored. I think the majority of the good stuff is out of the way. So another gem at 10. A gem at 10. A gem at 10. Gem at 10. Gem at 10. Gem at 10. So I'm definitely taking out a good chunk of gem at 10 unlimited so far. Gem at 10. We got a 10. We got a 10. I know everybody's. I don't think people believe it anymore. I got a 10. I swear, I don't know anybody at PSA. I'm not paying anybody at PSA. A 10. 10. A 10. A 10 Pikachu. There you go. That's a sought after card, I should say. I don't think the unlimited version cards, like maybe the Squirtle and the Pikachu and like the Charmander and Charizard, or not Charizard, but Charmeleon might sell for some decent money. But I don't think the rest of like the commons and Bulbasaur obviously sell for a crazy amount. Ooh, Electrode. That's a rare. I'll take rares all day. Alright, 2 more boxes. And again, I'm just showing you guys these are sealed. Like, I'm not like making fake videos. That'd be kind of dumb. As Rudy would say from Alpha Investments, if any of you guys watch his videos, it's all a green screen. None of it's real. It's not reality. Alright. Continue on. Gem at 10 Beedrill. Nice. If only this was a Shadowless or a first edition stamp on there like the one I got a 9 on. Item Finder, Gem at 10, same thing, only if you had that first edition stamp. This the Devo? Yep, Devo, same thing. Man. Gem-Mint. Gem-Mint. No one believes it anymore. Gem-Mint. This is crazy. Gem-Mint 10. Gem at 10. Gem at 10. That'd be a good one to get in Shadowless too, first edition. That's a pretty spendy card. A lot of people are after that card. Gem at 10. There's the first edition and the unlimited. See, the artwork's just a little bit different. It's a little bit darker. The unlimited is. Gem at 10. If that was a... I sold my War Turtle, actually. If anybody was interested in that, it's gone. Gem at 10. Man, we got a stack of 10s going, guys. Gem at 10. This is not real life. Is this fake? Everything's fake. Haunter. That is one card I haven't graded, actually, in a while, because all the Haunters I got, I think there was maybe one I sent in, or two, maybe. Gem at 10. Wow. Gem at 10. This is not real. Gem at 10. Well, it doesn't look like I need to buy very many Gem at 10 unlimited cards so far. Gem at 10. Alright, so last box. Let's see what we got. Not a lot of cards in this one. So we'll just go over it real quick. Charmeleon, Gem at 10. Gem at 10. Gem at 10. Definitely, my father owns PSA. That's the new rumor. He knows. My dad is the owner of PSA. Gem at 10. This isn't even like fun anymore. They're just all Gem at 10s. Like, I know that sounds dumb to say, but it's like, oh, there's no like suspense anymore. I'm just like, yeah, they're all gonna be Gem at 10s. I guess that's a good sign though, that maybe my pre-grading has gotten a hell of a lot better. Because like I said, I did buy a lot of sets. I still have sets to go through too. Last card of the submission is a Gem at 10. So I don't know if you want to see this crazy stack. So both of these are Gem at 10s. And then we got the 9. Like crazy unlimited. These are all unlimited. These are all the first edition and Shadowless. And then obviously those back there. Yeah, guys. I wish I don't know. I mean, this is I don't even know what to say because this isn't crazy returns. Like the last 3 have been crazy. I thought PSA goes through like waves. It seems like where they grade like really easy and you always get 10s, and then they grade like super hard and you never get 10s. Like maybe on like 1 or 2 cards out of like 100 submission or 100 card submission, but that usually only lasts like a month or 2, and it's been about I guess it's been about 2 months, so maybe it might start getting real rough here real quick. But yeah, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna ride the Gem at 10 wave, baby, and we're just gonna hopefully get some more. So thanks for watching, guys. I got another one coming back pretty soon. I'm gonna start doing submission videos again. I haven't been doing those just because I've been like super busy, and I figured you guys would rather see the returns video than the submission videos. So I only had time for one or the other, so I chose the returns, obviously. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and thanks again.